Okay, we are live and on the air. I want to take this opportunity to welcome everybody to the Fellowship of Mental Health Hangout for January 22nd, 2016. We are finishing up our meals in UK and here in America. I just had my lunch. Let me go through the housekeeping. Housekeeping is going to be a little bit different today. I want to talk about a couple of different things. We try to use I statements and keep everything at a PG rating. We don't do therapy here. There's no judgment here. And we try to share much respect both for our ideas and for each other. I want to report on what happened Wednesday night or what didn't happen Wednesday night. I hosted a hangout Wednesday evening and didn't really go over as much as I thought it would go over. And I'm not sure if that's because of the changes that Google Hangouts has made to their invitation system or whatever. But anyway, this is something that I thought I would just try out, and I'll probably try to do an evening hangout maybe once a month and just see how it goes. So if anybody has any ideas about that, let me know. But the early reports are that there's not much of an audience for the Wednesday night hangout. So the last thing I want to talk about under housekeeping is the changes to YouTube. I can no longer send out blanket hangouts, or if I can, I'm not aware of how I
Yeah,
can
it's just
do
doing
that.
housekeeping, Mum.
Because they've changed something. So I have to send out individual invitations, which means I either have to start early or I have to do it as part of the hangout. So I'm not quite sure how that's going to do. I have posted a link on my Google page, and you can share the link with your Google page as well. So I've done that. So we'll see how that works. That's all I have for housekeeping. Caden, do you have anything you'd like to add?
No, not for housekeeping.
Okay, with that, we'll go into our topic. We are talking about the tarot card, the major arcana of the tarot, and last week we talked about the Fool. This week we're going to talk about the Magician, and I'm going to use my two cards. One is an older card, which in my deck is called the Starter Tarot, but it's actually based on an older version of that, and then the Universal White Tarot. So I want to talk about both cards. Now, in the old card, the Magician is still dressed up like a fool. The hat, you can see a hint of the infinity symbol. And then he's got what looks like to me a three-card Monte table set up. He's got dice on the table, and so he is a really low level or low life magician, a sleight of hand artist. Okay,
Right.
so
Yep.
this is the old card. Now in the Rider-Waite card, the magician, he's traded his fool's uniform for robes. The infinity symbol above his head is more distinct. So he is in touch with the universe. His belt is a serpent, and the serpent stands for wisdom. So if you gird yourself with wisdom, you stop looking like a fool, and everything goes much better. One hand is raised up toward the stars, another hand is raised, pointed down towards the earth. His table, the elements have changed into the four elements of the tarot: the cups, the coins, the sword, and the wands. Um, so he's starting to come together. He's getting everything together. And evidently it's actually working because there are flowers all around him. In other words, things are starting to bloom. And as I said before, in last week maybe, all of us are magicians. All of us want to control our lives as much as we can. We want to have things be the way we want them as much as we can. and
all of us want to make things happen in certain ways.
yeah, yeah. And so in this card, it looks like he's on his way. And this card, just in my research, this card also symbolizes a new beginning, much like the Fool last week or whatever. So the
Yeah.
Fool was step one, the Magician is step two, and in the more modern decks, he is coming into his own, and things are starting to take off. So that's my spiel for the Magician. Do you have any comments on that, Caden?
Um. Yeah. For me, it's like if you've made things happen, like you got to be able to make things happen, and
Right.
it's like everyone can do that in their own way, and
Yeah. Yeah. Let me just
whether
give
it's
the Let me just give the meaning. On the starter deck, the meaning is printed on the tarot card, so that makes it pretty easy. If you're just starting out, the meanings are creativity, free will, self-reliance, skill, spontaneity, willpower, self-confidence, a good salesman, dexterity, ingenuity, deception, trickery, sleight of hand. But this is the guy that's about to start something. Something's about to happen around here, and the reason is the guy himself or
yeah.
the gal herself. So, well, having said that, I'll go ahead and open it up to what anybody wants to talk about.
Well, no, still no news on what's going on with Dr. Brown.
My gosh. Well,
He's
what did
still
they
off
tell
sick.
you? Yeah, what did they tell you on Monday?
He's still off. Well, he's still off sick.
Yeah.
We had a letter through the post saying we don't know when he's going to be back,
Okay.
and that's that really. So I've got to keep ringing up every week and seeing what's going on. And when I told him I rang him up on Wednesday to tell him about my name change, and I
Yeah.
asked him then if it was, but it was too soon to know if Dr. Brown was going to be back. So I've got to ring back on Monday
Okay.
to find out for sure.
Yeah. So in the meantime, you still don't have a therapist.
No,
Mm. Does not make good sense to me at all.
it's a nightmare.
Yeah, but I mean, if he were a regular doctor, his
Yeah,
patients would be farmed out to other doctors, right?
there'd be a locum, there'd be a cover.
Yeah, yeah, but yeah, someone would pitch in and help out. So uh, doesn't make good sense to me because mental health to me is just as important as physical health.
Yeah.
So we were talking about, I guess, the mental health community
Yeah.
earlier, and I think people are they're either burned out or they're ready for a break.
Yeah.
I had a chance to see Anya Care's video, and she's a little bit burned out with all the negativity and everything, and so she's considering her place on YouTube, which I guess is fair, and I've been considering my place on YouTube as well. For right now, I'm not planning any kind of changes, so I'm
I'm
still
not
trying
either.
to. Yeah, I'm still trying to wrap my head around what the end game is for Google and YouTube. What they actually want to do. They want
Yeah.
to make it more professional or whatever, and just kind of get rid of us amateurs. So I don't know. We'll
It's a
have to
nightmare,
see.
the changes though.
Oh yeah, and every week is something different. Every week. The
Me
last week they made it to where you couldn't. you couldn't broadcast directly from
Post
your
video from the video webcam.
directly. But although I can still do Hangout without any kind of special software. So, but
Yeah.
even that may change, and I I can just see where if your videos don't get a certain number of hits, that YouTube will drop your videos.
It's a
I can
nightmare.
see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see
I
that
mean,
coming down the pike as well.
yeah, I mean, for visually impaired people, it's becoming more and more inaccessible to upload.
Yeah, I guess we'll have to go to another platform, or maybe a couple of platforms, because I don't think is it Omegle?
Oh my god. Yeah, I think it's Omegle, yeah.
Yeah. You can still do the group chat your videos. Facebook is doing some stuff. I follow some people on Facebook, and they've got some kind of a Facebook chat, which I
Yeah.
think is more like the Periscope on Twitter. I think it's one person, and then people can write in comments or whatever. So
Yeah.
I don't think it's like Hangout. So I don't know. I guess we just have to wait and see what's going to happen. So, but
It's a nightmare, isn't it? All these changes. It's
yeah,
complicated.
I have faith in the internet though that somebody somewhere is coming up with a better idea.
Yeah.
So if
Someone,
YouTube
somewhere will find a solution.
Yeah, so if YouTube is becoming the place for professional vloggers, it's kind of like they want it to be like a TV network type deal or whatever, then someone else will come up with another platform for amateurs. So,
Yeah.
you know, it's just, we'll just have to find it.
It's just finding it and getting it,
Yeah, yeah. And I really haven't heard very much from people in our community. I think Lisa Emerald is still posting videos. So
Yeah.
yeah,
I haven't
she did
heard
a
anything
really
from Joey or anybody.
no, and
Well, I've heard something from. I've seen a video from Blue.
oh, he actually did a video.
I don't know, but I've seen something on his channel.
Oh, okay. What was it about? I guess I knew he had a channel. I didn't think to be on YouTube you have to have a channel. So I didn't think he would post anything. So that would be neat.
Can't remember what it's about, but
Yeah.
I know
Well,
there's something there.
we've got two people watching us right now on
Whoa.
the YouTube side, and nothing is going on the
Google Plus side.
no, that's fine. So I'm going to try to invite some more people. What you can do is you can invite like 3 or 4 people at a time. So
Yeah, that's good.
yeah, it helps you decide who you're going to invite and who you're not going to invite. So and I guess that's the other thing you can do too. If you want to invite somebody for the first hour and someone else for the second hour, I guess you could do that.
Yeah, that's good. A good idea.
I think we've just gotten to be in kind of a lull. So
Yeah.
I mean, it is winter time, so I guess people are concerned about
I'm gonna have to
that.
get. I'm gonna have to get Mum to help me with the last bit of my tea because I'm struggling with it.
Okay.
Because it started to go everywhere.
Mm, yeah.
I'm spilling it. The joys of being visually impaired. Nightmare.
Well, I know people that are not visually impaired that are, spilled their tea as well. So
Yeah.
I guess I'll just have to make a list of people that I want to invite. So
Want to do it that way?
yeah, I'm trying to think if I can advertise it more. But I don't even know if that's going to work. So
Good try.
yeah. Well, I was doing promo videos for each week, and that didn't really seem to make much of a difference. So,
And what am I going on about? I don't need help. I've finished.
oh, excellent.
Nearly. I've got a bit left in the bottom. And
Hmm. Do you need to change locations?
yeah, in a second.
Oh, okay. Are you listening to the BBC?
No, it's Coronation Street on ITV.
Okay. I've been listening to GMT on the BBC World or whatever. That's a pretty good show,
Yeah.
except the business guy gets on my nerves.
I was listening to BBC before that, but
Yeah. Well, I don't know, he's a business guy, and he's like the British version of the Kramer guy on I think it's MSNBC or whatever.
yeah, I've heard of it. Oh, what a nightmare. Is
Yeah,
it?
I think oil is starting to go back up, so that's good news for people in the oil industry.
Yay.
Yeah, it went down to I think $27. Now I think it's back up to about $31. So,
Oh, that's good.
well, yeah, it's still low, so people can
Mom,
still have cheap gas.
I need to get a drink. Mom, can I have a drink, please? I have to ask for a drink because everything's been moved.
Yeah,
Yeah. Because we've had kitchen tidied and can't go and get a drink.
yeah.
Yep.
Well, you're just basically remodeling the whole house, huh?
Yeah, because it's been everything's been moved about, so just
Hmm.
yeah. Jaden,
Jaden, sorry.
you keep forgetting. You keep forgetting, Mum. No, no. Cassie, what are you doing? Cassie, back. Come on, good girl. Because she was licking me hand being a silly boffer. She was. That's me sorted.
Hmm.
It's time for me to take the iPad upstairs, but I need to take this glass out of into the kitchen. Oh, crumbs. What am I doing here? I need to lift the iPad. I need to get the iPad.
Yeah.
I've got you.
You,
I've got the iPad.
okay, you've got a good connection, right?
I've got a good connection tonight.
Okay.
I've got a strong connection on the iPad, yeah. It's just the
Okay.
phone. The phone's crackly. It's being a bit dodgy tonight.
I noticed there's a little bit of a delay on YouTube.
Yeah, there
So
is.
my connection may not be
It's strong.
100, yeah, as
Yeah.
strong. And I think a lot of people are preparing for this blizzard
I'm
thing.
going up now
Okay,
because I'm on the call, Mum. So.
they're just going to shelter in place. They're just going to stay at the house and
Whoa.
watch
Yeah.
Netflix. So
Yeah. Oh, Spoffles! I just nearly fell.
Well, take your
Yes.
time.
I'm
Take your
back now.
time. Okay, we're not in a rush or anything, so or at least
No, I'm
I'm
not.
not.
I'm not in a rush, but I have to
Yeah.
get out of the. I had to get out of the way because my mum's partner's a bit of a nuisance.
Okay.
But I'm sorted now.
Oh, that's good. Ooh, I heard something. What did you hear
She,
something?
yeah, Chance is not feeling up to joining today. I don't know what's up with her, but she said maybe next time.
Okay.
Had to get out of the room because it was a bit crowded.
Yeah. Oh, I hate that.
And I'm full of a cold as well.
Oh. Well, I've been very lucky. I haven't really been sick all winter long. So,
And a chest infection.
yeah.
I've had it all week. I've got to go to
Hmm.
doctors on Monday.
Yeah.
I have to go to doctors on Monday anyway to get the name changed on the records.
Hmm.
All the formalities done.
Yeah.
Yep. I have to take the document with me to get it all done on the records. It's been witnessed and everything. I've just got to get it put on the records, on my name and everything. Because my title's changed as well. Because I'm using the MX title now. The gender neutral title, so everything's
Yeah.
got to be changed on my records.
Yeah. I keep up with the paranormal community as well, and
Oh yeah,
yeah, I don't go to their hangouts or whatever, but
you keep
they're
up with
having
it.
they are having a lot of negativity as well. So
Well, that's not good. You
yeah,
don't
it
you don't
is
need all this negative energy really, because it's not good for your
no.
mindset. It's not good for your
Uh,
mindset really.
some guy, I forget his name, but he's a real nice guy. He's an English bloke. I think he lives
Yeah.
in London or whatever, and so anyway, he has this ghost box, and the ghost box will say things, and the ghost box said the name of a dead person, and so everybody got mad at him because they thought he had programmed the ghost box to say this. Well, you can't. Number one, you cannot program a ghost box.
You
It
can't
just
program it, no.
no,
It just happens.
it just picks up things. So anyway, they threatened to shut down his channel, and how someone can do that? Just just a YouTube viewer can do that. So anyway, he came on and he had to apologize to everybody, and I'm
Well,
like,
that's
how?
not that's not fair. That's just awful.
Well, how foolish?
Yeah.
How foolish. So anyway, I try to write him a little note to encourage him not to let these folks wear him down or whatever, just to keep doing what he's doing.
Yeah.
So, and I mean, they're going to have to do what we did. Now, the paranormal community, it's even more far out than I think our community is.
Yeah.
There are a lot of eccentrics in our community, but in the paranormal community, they're just plain out weirdos.
Yeah, there is.
But anyway, hopefully they'll get everything sorted out. So, and he'll keep doing what he's doing. So, and he has a pretty good following.
Yeah.
Uh, I mean, he may have 100 people watching his live broadcast. So,
I mean, it's a shame for him because he's doing so well keeping things going, and then he gets these negative people
yeah,
trying to shut him down and
and over
cause
something he had,
havoc for him.
yeah, over something that he had no real control over. So,
Yeah, over something
mm,
he had no power over, no
yeah,
control over
and
whatsoever.
I think they blackmailed him into deleting that video. So he's, but I mean, what's the point? What's the
Yeah,
point of trying to do your thing if you're going to be censored?
yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
I mean, it's not good. It really is. It's what's the point of trying to do something to support people or trying to support, a
yeah.
certain community? If someone's going to try and shut you down and blackmail you and cause havoc for you
Hmm.
and try and boggle your mindset, it's not good.
Yeah. I got a comment on uh, the YouTube page from somebody named Redneck Sugars. They're the ones that left a nice comment on one of my videos.
Oh,
So yeah, I think she has. I think that this person has an older computer, so they can't get onto the Hangout or something or another. So they just want to watch us.
cool.
Hmm. And still nothing going on the YouTube on the Google Plus page.
What did the comments say?
The comment just asked us how we're doing, and I responded, "We're fine." So
Monday's going to be really busy for me.
you have a couple of appointments on Monday,
Well, I've got to go into town and get everything legalised. Then
right?
I've got a doctor's appointment to get
Okay,
all like my chest and everything sorted, and
right.
then I've got to go to somewhere else. I can't remember where I've got to go, but I've got a whole lot of things to do on Monday. It's going to be from a night. It's going to be like a whole 8 till 5 start,
Hmm.
whole day.
Hmm.
So it's going to be like a 9 hour day.
Hmm. Then what about the rest of the week?
Well, I don't know if I've got therapy on Tuesday.
Yeah. Well, my week has been kind of like the same old, same old. Tuesday we had a good meeting, and then Wednesday I had two good meetings. So we actually had some new people come to the healing circle, the EFT
Cool.
circle, and one of the guys had to do a talk at the college, so he wasn't there, and I haven't heard how he did, but we get new people that way too. So uh, there's really a demand out there for complementary healing methods, you know. So
Yeah, it's one of the big things going at the minute, isn't it?
yeah, and so I'm in on it, and hopefully I'll keep taking some steps forward or whatever, and hopefully I can start to
To build your
earn
practice.
yeah earn my livelihood this way, because I think it is a very, very noble profession when you try to
Yeah,
help people. I was watching, they had this YouTube video, and a friend of mine in the UK, well, I think he's in Canada actually, but anyway, interested in psychology and religion, all these different things, and
yeah.
he posted this video about two preachers talking about why each of them needed a private jet plane, and it's just hilarious, you know.
Yeah,
Jesus does not want them to fly coach anymore. He wants them to fly in style,
yeah.
and it would be funny if it weren't so criminal, because some poor guy or lady is gonna watch that and is gonna send them $20 so that they can buy a, a private jet, and it makes no sense to me.
No. Uh-oh, Katya, no. It's not
Is
time
she
yet.
still? Is she still stressed out?
Yeah, she's triggered because, like, obviously, my mum's partner's an unknown male to her.
Okay.
She's still not used to it, the situation.
Yeah. We are still dragging a little bit on the YouTube side.
Oh dear.
And what happened was I just lost the. I'm
You've
going to
just
see if I can refresh that.
what's happened?
Well, it says an error occurred. Please try again later. And
You've lost the
evidently,
live
I'm not.
feed.
Well, evidently, I'm going to see if I can't refresh it.
All right.
And then if I have lost it, because I'm just afraid that there's going to be what's it called when everybody gets on the computer at the same time?
A crash.
Yeah, because of they said Little Rock, Arkansas got like 5 inches of snow, and then the traffic was shut down in Nashville this morning, and so it's going across the middle part of the country, and if you're shut in and you still have power, you go online.
Yeah.
That's
So it's
just what
like
we're living in now.
when a website crashes.
Yeah, so I'm gonna see if I'm still
Connected.
broadcasting. Yeah, there's still a delay. Okay, I am back on, but I don't think I'm gonna be on for very much longer. So, uh, is
Most
there
boffles.
uh, is there anything
Any
you want
reason
to?
why we shouldn't go private?
Well, anything you want to say before we go private? Because I'm just gonna take this private.
I don't think there is. No.
Okay, because I'm not going to
Hesitate.
try to swim upstream when things are starting to go south uh, on me right now. But I will tell the people watching in YouTube that if you go to my Google page, you can get into the private Hangout. We are having difficulties with the YouTube live stream. So, and my guess is because the system is overloaded right now. Yeah, it just went out again. It just went out again. So anyway, next week we'll be talking about card number 2, which is the High Priestess. We will be back here again. If you can still see me at 1:30 Central Time to 2:30 Central Time, and then private from 2:30 to 3:30. That's the plan as it is right now. I'll see everybody next time.